Hello, Catherine here. We're gonna jump on into Sagebrush today because I've had some hiccups with my hard drives and I have had to drop them off at the hard drive doctor. And those hard drives have the video recordings of Calico, Ravenlock, Reception, and the end of Sea of Solitude, so I haven't been able to get to those. So, we're gonna get into something else for a little bit, see how it goes. It's really loud for me. Sagebrush. It's gonna be a good time. Oh, I didn't realize it was
I met Anne first, waiting for the bus.
pixelated.
Normally, I avoid talking to just about anybody, but she struck up the conversation. She was so pleasant, so confident. She smiled at me as if she had known me as a kid, and we were just catching up after all these years. She told me she could tell I had a hole in my life. She knew what that was like, she said. She had also had a hole, but it was gone now. I asked her what she was selling, and she laughed and said nothing at all, that what she had to offer was free for anyone who wanted it bad enough. I asked her what had helped her. She just said, James.
Nah, no one person. We're exploring the old, what is it? A compound, an old cult compound. That's all I know about it. So it's kind of scary-esque, a little horror-y. Oops. I'm gonna turn the light down and I turned it up. Sagebrush. I think that's how it said. Black Sage Ranch, 250 miles northwest of Albuquerque. Site of the 1993 Perfect Heaven mass suicide. Alright, so we are, I'm assuming, just investigating all of the things. I gotta change something real quick. Hold on. That should help, I guess. Whoa! To interact with the highlighted objects, press A. Okay. Left trigger is to run. Is there anything around here? Any cinnamon buns? Not gonna lie, you're surprised it actually made it all the way here. You brought some gear in the trunk. Oh, so I should open the trunk? Oh, wow. Some gear is a set of wire cutters. Pair of wire cutters you borrowed from the house. From whose house? From your house? Whatever. Let's go in. The gate won't budge and you didn't bring anything to bust through. Why don't you just go ahead and use the car? Can we hibbity? Oh, the bushes are looking at you. Don't look them in the eyes. That's a little unsettling. They're following me. So that means that the car, I feel, yeah, there's a hole. I'm already liking this. To use an item, interact with an object to bring up the... What? To use an item, interact with an object to bring up the inventory, then press... Oh, see, that sounded like a weird sentence, but it made sense. Wire cutters clip through the rusting fence easily and creates a small hole. Tall enough for me. A full Catherine. Oh my god, the bushes! I think this is my favorite mechanic in any game. Like, what is this? I love it. This is great. I'm sorry, it's not the point. Alright, can I go explore over there as well, or is it just this main building? I'm not gonna lie, cults and things like that really interests me. I try not to indulge in exploitative, whatever, true crime stuff. I definitely try to stay away from it, but whatever I can learn that isn't via exploiting people, I try to. I have no idea what this game is going to present us with. A diesel generator. There's a keyhole next to the ignition button. You wonder if there's any gas remaining at this time. After all this time, I should say. Okay. Hello? I can examine the table from here. Interesting. Ooh, hello. I don't like this. Salmon bulletin board. It's too dark to read anything. Oh. So I do actually need to go figure out... Hold on, wait a minute. Moldy dishes litter the tables, stained and dusty. There's no food, though. Wild animals likely finish the scraps. Excuse me? Could we not do that? Stop it. Okay, well, whatever. At least I got to watch the ghosties do it that time. But I can read this. Is it because there's a window? Performance schedule. Monday. Josiah plays original hymns. Huh? Right? Yeah. The letters that start with letters. I'm just going to stop talking. Tuesday, gospel reading. Wednesday, Juliet violin recital. Stop that. Thursday, gospel reading. Friday, children's reenactment of book of Sariel. I don't know. Note the power has been pretty finicky lately. You might have to restart the generator to get the lights back on. The key is in the box, and the generator is around the side. Andrew. Is this the box? That's a big old key. Whee! 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 Okay, we run. Turn on the generator. Alright. Turn the key, press the button, the generator hums to life. I'm going to assume half of the quote-unquote horror of the game is going to be turning that on and off. Because I don't think anything comes out at you in this. I could be wrong. It can be a little confusing and getting around our little home. Don't worry. Sister Anne has printed some maps to help you get acclimated. I am having a hard time reading words today. I am tired, evidently. I apologize. I think this is an all of the time thing. Oh, right. The cleansing room. Why did you have mines? We're gonna finish checking out the cafeteria. Hey? I don't know if there's anything else for me to examine. Just gonna say that. Ooh, there's a tape recorder there. Oh, time to listen.
Well, I had just graduated from college. You know, I was a communications major. That part was true. So I graduated and I couldn't find a job. I had no idea what I wanted to do and got pretty depressed. My boyfriend at the time said I was holding him back and took off.
Rude.
So that was that. I could have moved home, but I didn't. I stayed out in California, but it's not like I had any friends there. My parents would call and I would just lie about how things were going. I didn't know what I wanted because I guess I didn't really want anything. I would wake up and just count the seconds ticking off of my life until I fell back asleep. We were all broken in some way, I think. Some more than others.
We're gonna go back to regular life now? Cool. Cool. Alright. Well, I'm really enjoying the voice actor in this so far. Whether it's... I don't know how they read it, but it's beautiful. It's too dark to read anything. Where are the lights? I don't enjoy the Jesus-y music in the background. Perfect heaven awaits those of faith. Oh, okay. A nice instrument once, now the strings are rusted and the lacquer faded. When we all get to heaven, see G, sing the wondrous love of Jesus, sing his mercy and see his grace. I just read the letter C. The mansion bright and pleased shall prepare for us a place when we all go to heaven. What a joy of rejoicing that will be, yeah. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. While we walk the pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the sky. But when traveling days are over, not a shadow, not a sigh. Let us then be true and faithful, trusting, serving every day. Just one glimpse of him in glory will with the toils of life repay. Cool, pearly gold streets of blood, or whatever that said. You know, the huge. Read note to Leonard. The pantry is not your personal snack drawer. Food is for the flock to share. If you keep stealing cookies from the storeroom, you have to answer for your crimes in the cleansing room. Please pray and reflect on your actions and how they harm the flock. I'm praying for you too, Andrew. So that's the second letter I've seen from Andrew, but I thought James was in charge. Oh. Hey there. Use light switch. a read note about Leonard. Leonard hasn't heeded warnings about taking more than his share of food. He keeps swiping snacks from the storage room. Until we can straighten him out, I've decided to move his favorite foods into the fireman's shed and hide the key on the side of the bookshelf next to the ping pong table. Okay. Ping pong table. Cardboard boxes, utensils, directions, grains, etc. Cereal, boxes, stacks of cardboard boxes storing everything from jars of yeast to jars of jam to paper and I don't know. Shame. I didn't ask for you to do that many times and I didn't appreciate it and now I'm scared because it's dark. Ugh. I'm actually very afraid of the dark. So just games like this that just, you know, make me question myself. Yeah, that's enough for me. The interior is coated in the long dried blackened remains of various melted frozen foods. Another note. God. Enable us to use thy manifold blessings with moderation. Grant our hearts wisdom to avoid excess in eating and drinking and in the cares of this life. Teach us to put our trust in thee and to await thy helping hand. What? So is that telling people that they can't cook their own food? Lots of flies hanging out by the sink. Huge can of pork and beans, just like you used to eat growing up. Small tin can of green beans, dented on the side. Why are they stacked up here? Shut up, bugs. You fiddle with the knobs. There's no hiss of gas, no clicking ignition. The range is long dead. Well, what is that? You open the door and immediately slam it shut after the overwhelming stench of rotten meat hits your nostrils. That's disgusting. I don't think I would have actually opened that if it was, like, my choice. You know what I mean? And the pixel art in the background is even, like, other than the fact it's gorgeous, it makes you extra uncomfortable because you're like, what is that? It looks like everything's moving all the time. Stop. Okay, we're gonna check out this hallway. The painting shows an intensely focused, middle-aged man. He holds a book in his left hand. The painting seems less than professional, but the man's determination shows through. Alright, an angel walks through an empty field, his hands pressed together in prayer. This one is the painting depicts an angel tenderly cradling the corpse of Jesus Christ in his tomb. Okay. Well, we're gonna take each door as it's presented to us. The ping pong table. Shut up. God, no one asked for all that. Why is that on? I'm assuming it was on when everyone died. Ping pong table. It's the only game you see around. Doesn't seem like there's enough room to play. Yeah, how would you, Did you hear that? It was just really loud. You take a book off the shelf. We know the conspiracy can trace itself back as far as the 4th century, when Athanasius and his cronies first began to exclude essential works from the Bible. The Biddle. There's something about the ping pong table that I'm not remembering now, and I need to go back over here real quick and read the note about the ping pong table. Open the door. Let me in. Okay, hit the key on the side of the bookshelf next to the ping pong table. Okay, so I was right about the table and it being the ping of the pong. Where is it on this side? It is. Pick up gate and farm key. Sweet. Alright, well, we're going back in here. That's a huge toilet. Y'all only had one toilet in this entire building? Oh, create a Bible quote while I poop. And if woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, she shall be put apart 7 days, and whatsoever touch her shall be... Whatever, okay. So this is talking about how women get their periods. You look tired. Thanks. I am pretty freaking tired. Oh, I'm sorry, is this the men's bathroom? What's this one? Jesus saith to him, he that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit, and you're but clean, but... So men are just clean when they wash their toes, and women are gross because... periods. Right? Is that what I'm picking up? Is that what you're putting down? Okay, I'm going back outside now. Hi, hi, hello everyone. I have a gate key. May I open it? Rusting lock bites back, but eventually relents and the gate unlocks. That's a huge gate. Is that gonna close on me? Oh, I'm actually in the ranch now. This is uncomfortable. I love it. How do I get my map? X. So, where am I? Whoa, whoa, there are names over there. Where did I start at? The rectory? I feel like the community hall is where I just started at. Let's see, because is that, I think that's my car, and then that's the community hall. Whoa. Fire pit, school, right? That seems correct. Alright, well, let's run. I'm gonna go this way first. We're gonna do a solid loop-de-loop, but I'm just gonna check some stuff out real quick. Because that looks like a farm, right? Let's see. Yeah, so this is the farm. I was right then. So that is the community hall. Okay, and we got a fire pit coming up. Let's go check out this big old tree. There's somewhere fun to sit. I guess this is the fire pit. I would guess. Alright. I've been playing a lot of Fable lately, so I'm like, oh, can I go dig over there? Is that a dig spot? Interesting. So, if I'm by the fire pit, this isn't the school, is it? I guess we're gonna find out. This is a really tiny, sad school if it is. Rusting key with the words generator. You turn the key, press the button, generator hums to life. Glad I checked. I was actually just coming on over here to see what's going on. Oh, I guess this is the school. You got like 10 kids and I don't know, I guess little Billy Joe in the back doesn't actually need his seat sitting up. Kids' jackets. Lucas, John, and Juliet's jackets. You rustle through the pockets and find nothing. I'm so interested in just day-to-day life. I have so many questions. Read note to Juliet. Juliet, honey, why are you so stubborn? Why do you reject the flock's love? You don't pay attention in class. You don't try hard on your assignments. You lie about doing your readings. I'm worried about you. I've asked Father James to take some time to speak with you one-on-one. Please listen to him. He knows so much. He can help soothe your doubts, I promise. Please just give it a try. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna speak to me. I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready for that yet. I don't enjoy how creepy it gets. Oh, this is gonna be a lot. I'll read that in a second. Oh, is that a giant... Is that a book? Is it... I think it's a book. Kind of looks like a giant... Oh no, a floppy disk. You can make out faded writing from the last lesson. The first revelation, the day Father James received the truth. Oh, yeah. You gotta drink the Kool-Aid. You flip through the wall calendar and see the following upcoming dates marked. April 7th, celebration of the crucifixion. June 3rd, feast of the first revelation. July 18th, celebration of the birth of our prophet. Oh, so July 18th was James's birthday. You take a book off the shelf, the illustrated book of Bible stories. Some of the pages are torn out. Oh. I guess they didn't like some of the illustrations. Let's go ahead and read these. Maybe not, because I guess my hips are just too wide for all that. We'll read Lucas's assignment first. A big role model for me is Father James. He is a prophet of Jesus and a great person. He is going to save all our souls and let us go to heaven. Father James is funny and smart too. He makes jokes during his talks that makes everyone laugh. He shows that you can be a very good person even if you are a little bit weird looking. Okay, it's what is on the inside that matters. For teaching me that and for saving my soul, Father James is my role model. Wonderful work. Father will be so proud. Ooh. Anne is my biggest role model. She's a perfect wife and mother to all of us, just like Mary. She does everything she is told to help Father James. She thinks about everyone else before she thinks about herself. I hope to be just like her if I grow up before the days of reckoning. Great work, Ellie. Anne would be so proud to hear this. You'll have many chances to be just like her in paradise, so don't worry. just told that kid straight up that you are not going to make it to adulthood. Juliet's story. My role model is James. It's Jesus because he is perfect and he loves everyone. I want to be more like Jesus. See me after class, Juliet. I feel like, isn't that what you want? Is that not? I wonder if Juliet is the person who we're getting all of these recordings from. Leonard and Peyton are my role models. They know how to fight and how to protect the flock from Satan and secular bad guys. Good work, John. I hope it never comes to violence, though. Well, it sounds like Leonard fought someone. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to whatever the hell this is.
I often helped Viola in the schoolhouse. I enjoyed working with the children. We taught them reading, writing,
Maybe she's
scripture.
not Juliet.
Viola was one of the most faithful among us. If Anne was like the mother of the flock, Viola was the older sister. I remember one lecture she gave the children on the nature of hell that was so vivid, so unflinching, it had the kids in tears. I told her she was scaring them, and she said, "Good, they should be scared."
That's not good. That's not okay. Okay, well, I feel like we've discovered everything in here that we can. Juliet was not wanting to be a part of this crap. I think when I go back over into the areas, I'm gonna have to restart stuff. So this is the school. That's the rectory, I think. And and then I think so those are the trailers. That's where they live. So that's going to be their houses. So let's go check out. I kind of want to check out everything first before I go into their personal trailers. I don't know why. I just feel it might give me better all over answers, or maybe I'll be cutting to the chase too soon if I go into their personal belongings right away. I don't know. Open door. Farm shed. Oh, I don't have this, so actually I'm a liar. Let's go to the farm. First base. Ranch a small baseball diamond. Oh, that's so cute. This is not even at all. So home plate. This is home plate. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, whatever. At least you got your pitching mound. I don't know. Wherever you have it, I guess. I want to say this is the farm. I mean, that obviously looks like a farmhouse. Or like a farm shed. But there's something back there, too. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, what is that? Or is that the farm? Maybe that's the farm. Oh, I think that's the cleansing room. Oh, I'm not ready to do that yet. Run into the cornfields. I love that this is here to let you know that it's a farm, but who's taking care of the crops? Why are they so tall? Are they just growing? Just to grow? Alright. I walk really slow when I'm not running. I'm not seeing anything that's over here that looks like I really need to be investigating. Can I drive the tractor? No? Okay. Ooh, I didn't like all that. Open the door. Farm shed. You unlock the door with the farm shed key. Oh, there's not going to be any lights in here. Ragged old work jacket. You ruffle through the pockets, coughing at the dust. You find a key. Sweet. Oh, thank you. A gas can, empty. Watering can, also empty. Bags of seed and weed killer. Full of garden and farming implements. Still caked in old gray dirt. And is that cereal? What's up with the obsession with cereal? Maybe I should have read about that. Looks like these might have been jars of jam and pickled vegetables at one point. Now they're just disgusting. Okay, let's pick up batteries. Load the batteries into your flashlight. Let's hope they're still charged. Oh my god, I have a flashlight? Oh. There's a light in here. What's that on the ground? Nothing? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a hole in the wall. In the ground. Andrew's journal. Okay, so now we get some information from Andrew, who is not James. Can anyone truly know the joy of absolute truth? The freedom that comes with releasing all of one's doubts? All of one's doubt like so much ballast into the sea? Whatever. I know that feeling now. For so long I searched and searched among the Catholics, idol worshippers, and perverts. Okay. I mean, I searched among the Baptist hypocrites. I searched among the Pentecostals, infested by charlatans. I don't know what that means. I tried so many churches, and all of them to a one, were filled with fools and liars. Now I know why. Father has helped me to see. Okay, well, that's normal.
The first time I met Father James, I was immediately filled with a sense of peace. It's hard to explain. I guess he just seemed so sure. He asked if I was a
I read
believer.
that as
I
bartender.
said I'd been raised Catholic, but it never clicked. There's a reason for that, he said. They've been lying to you, all of them. And I knew he was right.
What? I mean, I understand what's happening here, but I think I ask too many questions. I'm not saying I could never be accidentally, like, dragged into a cult. I think anyone could be, no matter your intelligence levels or whatever levels of whatever you want to say is what determines your cult factor. But when people say things like that, I'm like, what? I don't know. Maybe we should question it a little bit. Andrew's trailer generator. Oh, wrong button. I can't get in there. Alright, we gotta investigate the front, because this definitely looks like blood, right? Right? Examine bloodstain. Blood has seeped out from under the door and soaked into the dirt. Flies swarm the area. Alright, and I cannot get in there, which I anticipated. Let's go on over here. Anything in the mine cart? Okay, I don't have that either. I keep pressing B to exit these shenanigans, but it's not the right button. Y is back. I guess we're gonna check out up there. So that is the cleansing room, the mines, and so the chapel is up there. Alright, we're going to church. I guess. How do y'all usually get up here? Like, I love that they have a mine cart system, but no one thought, like, hey, maybe we could have, like, a trail? A path to get up here? Everyone just wanders around? What is this? What the hell? This is weird. What is this? Is there fall damage? No. I feel like that kind of looks like a oh, there's some stairs. I see. They just start. Okay, whatever. I skyroomed my way up here. It's fine. Is this gonna be locked? It's a chapel. It shouldn't be. But it is. Okay. I guess we probably just need to follow the fact that I have a key to Andrew's trailer. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, 'cause I'm so fast. I'm just so made of speed. I can hear the dog downstairs below us barking, and I thought it was in the game for a second, and I was alarmed. I was not prepared for that. Alright, so I can't actually get into any of this except for the school, and now I'm assuming I gotta go this way. Alright. I mean, you're always gonna be at school on time. You're never gonna be late. Don't have to worry about a bus, so I guess that's nice. What is this? Oh. I guess this is, oh, better than a porta potty. But you're just showering with your ass out to everyone right there. Is there only one toilet in here, too? Okay, well, whatever. We got some trailers. I can't get into all of them by the looks of it, which makes sense. Okay, it's okay. I have to discover which ones I can enter. I'm gonna search this right side. Oh, it's a reflection. Oh, nope, there we go. Open Lillian's trailer. I do not have that key yet. I forgot I have a light. I should be using that. Open door. Door's busted shut. Viola's door. I don't have that key yet. Rusted shut. I am going to try all of the doors because of who I am as a person. Anything else over here? Like a body or something? Anything interesting? try. I'm not going to continue to try every door because it's a waste of my time. I think. Yeah. Only seems to be the ones that they want you to be able to open, which makes sense. Sister Hope. This one is on its side. I don't really understand how that happened. Because I didn't think this was a violent thing that had happened. Well, I mean, it was violent. There was violence. People died. But, like, not rebelling in that way, I feel. Brother Andrew. Open Andrew's door. Here we go. Okay. Very tiny. You have a key. You've got a bed. Do you have any lights? Read Andrew's journal. Okay. We men must all be fools to buy the malarkey spat by mainstream churches. The Catholic Church says we're awaiting Christ's return when they full well know better, and the rest of Christendom, whatever, believes them. The merry worshippers perhaps will know why the Lord waited until Father James to correct the record. Perhaps our Father in heaven waited. Blah, 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 blah. Blessed by our Lord who saw fit to include wretches like me in his plan. I await the third coming will open arms and bid. Yeah, whatever. Read letter. Brian, I love you. You're my brother, but you do not know what you're talking about. This is my family now. They love me, and I love them in a way that transcends even blood. Maybe that hurts you to hear. I'm sorry, but there is no hiding from the truth. I know you have your doubts about your church. You've told them to me. Let me tell you, I have no doubts here. None. Of course, if you stop denying what you know in your heart, we would welcome you with open arms. You need to come to us. Andrew. Another letter. There's lots of letters. Andrew, I greatly enjoyed our talk earlier. I'd like to continue it. The children will be helping sow the fields tomorrow afternoon, so I will be alone if you would like to stop by. Viola's trailer. A conversation, you say? Wasn't Viola's trailer like this one? Wasn't it this one? Yeah. Awesome. Oh, hold on, wait. I didn't finish that trailer. My bad. I picked up the key. I read this stuff. Let's listen to this. Can I read that? No, can I? How do you get into that? Never mind. There we go.
Life with the flock was good. We would meet for morning prayer with Father James in the chapel, then meet for breakfast, and then we'd set off to work for the day. Some of us worked the fields, others worked on expanding the compound. We had a school teacher, we had cooks. In the evening, we would study scripture or listen to one of Father's lectures.
Boring.
Then it would be time for penance, more prayer, and then sleep.
Boring.
I slept better those early nights than I had in years. I was home. Do you know how good it feels to find home after so long? I would have done anything for Father. He saved me.
That's so unfortunate. I know it's just a game, but my heart is sad. Alright. What is up, everyone? You got 2 notes and audio. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate that. Where do your kids sleep in here? No lights? You don't have a lamp? Oh, wait, there's one. There we go. I will see you tonight for alternative cleansing in the rectory. Come early, we have much to talk about. Know the day I received my first vision, and you will know the code. Okay, I know the code how to get in there. Well, we'll see how that goes. I'm assuming that's from Father James. Read lesson plan, because Viola is the school teacher, and she was just, if not more dedicated than James's wife, just as dedicated. And then Andrew seems to be James's right-hand man, almost. And then Viola and Andrew are buddies, I guess. There's a lot of uncomfortable situations that happen in cults, beyond uncomfortable situations. Tuesday a.m., discussion of Matthew chapter 26. Tuesday p.m., discussion of the lies of the false churches. Wednesday, discussion of Father James, visions, prophecies. Wednesday p.m., fieldwork. A reading from the book of Serial, James 1. Oh, whatever. This is the word of the angel given unto the man James in the time before the days of taking. Serial comes unto James as he returned from the blah 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 blah. You're not gonna give me a date? Okay. Close. I'm pretty sure it was June 3rd. Lillian, forgive me if I'm speaking too freely, but I care deeply about you and I worry that you are having doubts about Father and his teachings. You're young, Lily. I understand where you're coming from, believe me. But as someone with a lot more life experience, let me tell you, you have nothing to doubt. Father James is a prophet of the Lord. He speaks the true word. If you need proof, just look at his prophecies that have come true. But more than that, if you pray and listen quietly, you will feel in your very soul the truth of his teachings. I am here for you if you need to talk. Yours in Christ's love, Viola. Is that your mom? Your daughter or something? Viola's diary. Oh my gosh, there's 4 pages. I had forgotten what love felt like. I thought that all the years suffering under Eric's thumb had ruined me. I thought there was no hope for happiness ever again. I feel so safe here. Father James has restored my faith in Christ, but also in men and myself. A wonderful blessing if there's pain. But it is necessary, and I enter into it willfully and joyfully, blah, blah, blah. To help ensure my dear children taste the fruit of eternal life. Lucas has taken life here so easily, but Juliet, well, we need to be patient with Juliet. She just needs time. We'll come around and see. Father James says that Eric will burn in hell for his sins against me. So did you take your kids to this cult without a conversation with your ex-husband? That's a little concerning. It happens, though. I know I shouldn't take joy in that, but the thought of it makes me smile. Father says that even Eric could join the flock if he wanted it badly enough, but I know my husband well enough to know that he will laugh in the face of the truth. He's rotten with sin, and he will get what he deserves. Oh, Lord Jesus, please give me guidance. I was only doing what he asked for me, Lord. I was doing it for him and for you, but I'm 2 weeks late now and throwing up every morning. Lord, oh Lord, I don't know who the Father is. It could be James or it could be... Do I tell him? Will he be happy with me or furious? Have I sinned? What cleansing will I need to endure to rid my soul of this black mark? Ooh, pregnant. Pregnant, so it's either James or Andrews, I feel. Y'all just sleeping around, having a good time, I guess.
We were chosen, all of us, by the Lord. Do you know how good that feels?
Meh.
To be chosen? I hope you do.
Okay.
It's a feeling we all need in our lives. And on top of that, Father James took a special interest in me. He said he felt spiritually invigorated by my presence, and often called me to the rectory to spend time with him. I'm not dumb, I knew, but I didn't care. I was so honored to be his chosen.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Kind of shit makes me I feel like if it makes you happy, you're a bad person, you know? Cults and such, and power dynamics and things like that. Okay, I can't get in there. Did I get another key? I have the password to the is it the rectory or is it the other thing? My hand looks so blurry, but I think it might be my eye. Who else was on here? I've been into Viola's and Andrews, Peyton, Leonard's, and Lillian's. And I haven't been able to get into Lillian's yet. Is this one Lillian's? Julie and Ellie. That's not what I meant to do. I read it and knew. Sister Lillian. Generator. Okay, so I don't have what I need for all of this yet. I think it's June 3rd, I thought. Didn't read this before. Get to know the newest members of the flock. Welcome them with open arms and open hearts. My name is Christopher. I'm from Flagstaff. I was a farmer before, and I hope to lend my expertise to help feed the flock. Fun fact, I hold the record for most blue ribbons at the Arizona State Fire livestock competition. I'm Viola. My 2 wonderful children, my son Lucas and daughter Juliet, are from Fresno. I'll be helping out with schooling our children in the ways of the Lord. Fun fact, I was born in Vancouver, so I'm technically also Canadian. Oh, hello, I'm Peyton. I'm from a small town in Oklahoma. You probably never heard of it. I ran a grocery store in town, but ever since it shut down, I've been looking for something more. Father James is helping me find that. Fun fact, I served in the Navy for a term. Hello, friends. I'm Candace. I love cooking and crafts, so I hope I can help energize the flock so that we may fulfill his word. I can speak 3 languages. I'm Josiah, and I'm thankful to you and the Lord for giving me a home after years of living on the streets. I finally feel like I have a family. Fun fact, blank. I wonder how many of these are, like, related to the biblical names. I'm Lillian. I was a student at USC before I dropped out because I couldn't stand the indoctrination anymore. I was looking for truth and didn't find it there. Now I know I was looking in the wrong place. Fun fact, I've been to 4 continents in the last 3 years. My name is Vance. I saw through the lies of my parents' church. They were filling our heads with blasphemy. Now I see the truth of it because of Father James. I'm a really fast reader. None of that was at all helpful to me, I feel. And I'm still missing a key. What's that? Hey, examine patch of dirt. Yes. Wait, what? Are you serious? I can't just dig that up with my hand. I need to go find a shovel or something now? Mini center? I'm really not understanding what I have not done right here. Hey, patch of dirt. But I need to be able to dig the dirt up. So I've got 2 patches of dirt and a shovel that I haven't found. There's a padlock. Oh, so I was correct this whole time. There's a padlock? That's all I've been trying to figure out. How do I... Wait, as I'm doing this, what? Check out the padlock. Where is the padlock? This whole time it's been like just giving me the option for a key. Is there a padlock on this? Right? There is. Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, I am in pain. I'm mad at myself. That should not have taken so long. Because I knew what the code was. This whole time, I just didn't really see the padlock. Okay, all of that for nothing. That's at least a 25-minute cutout of this. Now, oh my gosh, I don't like this. Like, I do, but I don't. Hold on. Is there gonna be a generator for me? Any generator? No? You just don't have power in this house? Or maybe it's just not ran by that? We're gonna find out. Oh, whoa, there's power still in this one. I don't like this. Use lamp. Use lamp. Use lamp. This is how I play Phasmophobia as well. Turn on all the lights. Well, I hate this. You take a book off the shelf. We know the conspiracy can trace back to Oh, I'm not ready for that. Not ready for that. I'm sure it's gonna be horrible and uncomfortable and full of things that no one really wants to talk about. We're gonna have to talk about it. Use light switch. Okay. Anything in here for me? Other than the stove? Could you imagine if someone just came downstairs right now and that's how the game ended? Who's living in my swamp? Anne's diary. So this must be also where James lives. This must be James's house, James and Anne's house. Okay. Another night sleeping downstairs. I don't mean to complain. I can hear James and the others from in here, so happy, so fulfilled. It warms my heart. So I don't mean to complain, but it is cold in here, and something in the room is driving my allergies crazy. It's hard to sleep, but I suppose it's all worth it. This is where that's... Oh, I hate it. Examine typewriter. Dusty old typewriter with a yellowing sheet of paper in the carrier. Can I read the paper? No? There's nothing in the paper? Oh, I guess at least you have a bathroom, but you look tired. Thanks. That's so sad. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs. Actually, we'll check this creepy room out. Yup, that's an uncomfortable love dungeon. Oh, and they boarded up the windows. Okay. You have to give me a second. That's that same one. Let's read this. Read scripture. As we all know, sin is our debt, and pain is our currency. It is by paying with pain that we cleanse ourselves and become ready for the days of reckoning. You just shouldn't have to do anything like that to just be a person. However, new teachings have been bestowed on me by the angel Sariel in a vision. The doctrine of alternative cleansing has been revealed. As we know, sin is the intersection of unclean vectors. But if one is fully cleansed, how can sin come from that act? In fact, the opposite is true. The act becomes a godly one. To know deeply a true cleansed body is to be cleansed oneself. What? That is, to lie with one who is fully cleansed is to bypass the need for blood cleansing. So instead of being bled to death, you just have to sleep with someone who is holier than thou, and then you're cleansed. This applies to all cleansed bodies, and I do not say this to boast, as of now I am fully cleansed. Yep. Pedestal, large flat pedestal, not unlike an altar, stands at the foot of the bed. Book of, yep. I don't really feel like I need to read all of that, because it's just kind of a waste of my time. I pick up the key, trailer master key. Note to Viola. My sweet V, I have a very important task for you. There is a deceiver among us, a lying snake who intends to bring ruin upon the flock. This is a test. We must prove our faith by removing this cancer. The deceiver will never reveal himself to me, but he might to you. I would ask that you use your feminine charms to get close to the man in the flock. Specifically, I am worried about Andrew, Leonard, and Peyton. Get them to open up to you. If they have nothing to hide, they will be forgiven before Christ. Find the deceiver so that we may strike him from the world and prove our dedication. Do this for me in the flock, for Christ. Oh, okay, so Viola was sent off by James to kind of go be a little buddy-buddy with the guys, a little bit too buddy-buddy, maybe. So she seemed to have obviously been sleeping with Andrew. Maybe Peyton's trailer is chained up, and Leonard is eating a lot of snacks. With red satin sheets, pillows askew. Okay, we're gonna play this. I'm so sorry for whatever hell is told.
We have all been given our purposes by the Lord. And if we listen close enough to our hearts, if we pray hard enough, we can feel that purpose coursing through us. To excel in our God-given purpose is its own form of cleansing. Some of us are called to labor in the fields, to feed the flock. Some are called to train and to defend us. Others to teach our children the true way of things. The Lord calls upon many women to provide succor and relief. Now those of you with husbands may be rightly confused.
Hang him by his
Is
toes.
this not a sin? I ask you, do you not love the Lord more than your husband? Would you deny the Lord himself your love?
Yep.
I am his flag bearer.
Denied. Denied. Okay. Yay, yay, yay. I want to say that this was based on true events, or, you know, somewhat how they were trying to do that. Read notice. Beyond this door is a sacred space. Only fully cleansed believers who have been given express permission by Father James may enter. The Lord protects this room. Trespassers will suffer mightily. I'm gonna die. Oh. That's not the right key. What is in my inventory right now? Trailer master. Oh! I can use that to get into anyone's house. Never mind. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go explore everyone else's homes. How did I walk right on by Lillian's? Oh my gosh. Whoa, what? The master key doesn't seem to work on this door. That is really weird. Dang it. Oh well. We're gonna go hit Leonard's first, because Peyton's is kind of scarily closed up. So we've already been in Andrew's. So you have James and Anne, and James is doing literally whatever he wants and pushing Anne aside, and she's like, I have to do it because I have to. And now James sent Viola, who he's infatuated with for whatever reason. Viola is the school teacher, and she has to go figure out what Andrew, Leonard, and Peyton are up to. Hey, yes. Okay, so you're a drinker, which is whatever, you do your thing. Cereal? He just doesn't want to be here anymore, is the vibe I'm getting. Switch. A note from Henry. Leo, it's gotta be him, I'm certain. He hasn't talked yet, but I have no doubt. Scrounge around his trailer and see if you find any leverage. We busted the lock grabbing him last night, so you have to use your bolt cutters to get in. What? Thou shalt not kill, but it's not that simple, is it? We are God's army. We must protect our flock. This is a war with souls on the line. We must be resolute, unwavering. So why won't my hand stop shaking? Why do I keep seeing his face when I close my eyes? Somehow I don't think fighting for the Lord would mean beating an unarmed man to death with a shovel. Lord, why won't my hand stop shaking? Oh my God. Well, at least I know where the shovel is now.
The deceiver changed Father James, though only a few of us seemed to notice. He had new revelations almost daily. Doctrines changed. Actions that would have been terrible sins previously were suddenly permissible, while seemingly innocent behaviors became mortal sins.
That's weird.
The others seemed to have no problem going along with it. I wondered if something was wrong with me. Father grew visibly agitated, and as adamant as he was about the sanctity of his new revelations, something was different. He was scared,
Ugh.
and that scared me.
Yeah, he's scared he's gonna get caught being a dirtbag. Okay, I got bolt cutters. So Leonard has killed a man at the hands of the cult, and we're about to find out if it was Peyton's. That's not what I wanted. Who was murdered? Oh no. Oh, yes it was. Peyton was murdered. Okay, I gotta pick up this shovel. Read printout, transmit code. I don't care. Compromise. Need. Do not wreck frontal raid, armed mill grade, homing, training. Most are 100% brought in. Will use violence. Oh. So is that when things were going poorly and they were getting like ran over by the government? Change my lock like you suggested. I left a copy of the new key under the tree near the fire pit. Alright. Alright. Okay, Father James Israel, born Donald McKittrick. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I'm going to read this first. No, I'm not. This is 6 pages. James is about to get caught. Peyton was aware that James is not who he says he is for some reason, and it's probably got to do with the fact that he started to change all this stuff, right? Anne is already starting to doubt. Like, we don't have a name for the other person, unless it's Anne. That's the only, I think, person who could be speaking to us would be James and Anne. I think. Because I thought it was Juliet, but I don't think Juliet was old enough for that. I could be wrong. Born Idaho, early 50s, unclear. Vietnam vet, honorably discharged, 1970 due to shrapnel injury. Born again in late 70s. Criminal record includes larceny, drug possession, vagrancy. Married to Anne, signs of amphetamine addiction. Receives visions from an angel named Cyril starting in 1986. Purchased Sage Ranch 1991. Born Oregon. That's Anne. Not much known. Worked as a secretary for heating and cooling company for years. Met Donald James through church. Married 1981. Loyal to husband. Primary recruiter for group. Oh. So it's not Anne then. Duh. Because the person on the recording actually was like, nah. Can't be Viola either. Maybe it's Lillian. Because she believed Peyton. Oh, I'm guessing. Owns small farm, runs the farm for group, frequently writes to his brother in El Paso. Viola, mid-30s, from Albuquerque, 2 children, 11 and 9, recently divorced from her husband, claims frequent abuse. Consort of Father James. Leonard, former police officer, National Guard military training, discharged due to drug addiction. James promised to help him get clean, seems to have worked for a little while. Then you're seeing all of that littered throughout their trailers, right? Access to weapons, trains groups members in arms. Often has alcohol in his breath. Relapse, dangerous. He killed you, so. Early 20s, born San Diego, recent college grad, some useless degree, depressed, trouble finding job. Yeah, so that is. It's Lillian is the one who is leaving the tapes. Often goes to rectory for alternative cleansing with other women. Seems to have more doubts than some others. Reach out to her. Sweet. Alright. Time to go get that key. I'm gonna go dig up some dirt somewhere else as well, because I've already found it and I don't want to forget where it is. Dig in the mound and sift through. You find a key. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes. I hope I don't find a body. Loose dirt, finding a small brass key. Okay. Let's check out what keys I have. Master key, Lillian, unlabeled. Well, then. Let's go ahead and head back to Lillian's trailer. Oh, all this back and forth taking forever. I could have brought like a little moped out here or something. Okay. Got it. How cute. Turn the light switch on. I'm going to take the cleansing room key and we are going to... This is quaint. Can I Okay. Okay, indubitably. Let's close the door. Yes, a note from James. Lillian. Okay, let's go. Member of the flock who will not be named happened upon one of the books you purchased while on a trip into town while reading non-church materials not strictly prohibited. I must caution you against consuming too much, if any, secular material. The godless worldview is powerfully poisonous with its promises of pleasure without consequences and freedom from rules. But here you know true freedom, freedom from sin, freedom from damnation, and the true pleasure of God's love. Consider this a friendly warning. I want the best for you, my sister. If it becomes clear your reading is compromising your faith, we may have to change the rules in order to protect you as well as the rest of the flock. That's not how things are supposed to work. You can't just change the rules. Viola is writing to Lillian. Forgive me if I'm speaking too freely. I care deeply about you and worry that you are having doubts about the Father and his teachings. Your young Lily. Interesting. I've already read this, if you need to talk. Oh. This is from what Lillian's diary. How can the absolute truth change so rapidly? Exactly. First, the doctrine of cleansing, which was immutable and unavoidable, pain as currency, etc., etc. Then the doctrine of alternative cleansing, which seemed to change the rules against extramarital sex and polygamy, but only in the service of a clean body. Now, Father James has received another revelation, which he pronounced privately only to a few of us women. It's not written down, it hasn't been added to the book of Serial, and it directly contradicts previous doctrine. Father says that the Lord has brought a deceiver into our midst in order to test the strength of our faith. We must be ready to prove our dedication to the flock, and like Abraham with his son Isaac, we must be ready to sacrifice our notion of what is moral in order to serve the greater cause. Is this God's plan for us, to use our bodies as tools? Why doesn't this feel right? Because it's not right. Note 2, Lillian. You know you are beginning to doubt, and you are right to do so. Father James is not what he says he is. If you want to talk more, hang around after evening prayer. I'll linger too. I can help. You are not alone. I'm putting my trust in you with this. Okay, time for another tape.
He risked his life coming to me. Somehow he could tell that I was wavering. I'm still not sure how. He was from the FBI, he said, and he was here to investigate the group as a cult. When he said that word, I told him to go to hell. I almost went right to Father James. But I didn't. He left me a pamphlet that talked about the signs of a dangerous cult. At first I refused to read it. What was the point? How could that have anything to do with our group? But I did read it, and even though my entire brain was screaming at me, I went back to him.
Good. Okay, y'all. I think this is going to be a really solid stopping point for this video. I'm enjoying Sagebrush a lot. No complaints for me. Sorry if in the actual, like, finished video, because obviously I'm still recording as I'm saying this, if it's a little messy, if my edits seem a little, I don't know, not as smooth as they could be, but I don't want y'all to watch me just wandering around for 20-30 minutes trying to find things that were right in front of me. So, I'm going to try and finish this just in a part 2. We're going to make these nice and long, big old chunks, and hopefully I can edit them and get them working in the way that we can hear and see things right. But whatever. Enough of my rambling. Stay safe, stay sane, stay as healthy as you can. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share. A view is a view. I appreciate you. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.